Hey guys, so I wasn't going to post until August 8th because that's when I start my liquid diet, and I wanted to inform you guys a little bit about that. But lately, I've been getting a lot of compliments and being told, that people are proud of me and everything for sticking to my diet and trying to lose weight and everything, and what a great job I've been doing. And I wanted to talk to you guys about how I've taken it and my ups and my downs and how I've handled them. So we live in a world right now where everything is based off of what you look like. Oh, because she has big boobs, or she has a big butt, or she has a flat stomach, or she has stretch marks, or she's too fat, or she has too much loose skin, or she doesn't look right, her body's disproportionate, or it's so based on what you look like and what marks you have, and it's so annoying. Like, for me, when I was a baby, obviously a baby, like 1 and 2 years old, I was little and I was thin. I was a kid. I ran around. My mom was going nuts. As I got older, I gained a little bit of weight. I lost it then after, and then I gained it back up again. So when I was in middle school, I was called the fat cookie, Shamu's cousin. When did I eat the whole refrigerator? So many names. And I would get so bothered by it. And one day I Googled it and I was like, how do you respond to that? Because, like, as a kid, you don't really know how to respond to those things. And you don't want to tell your mom and dad because you think you can handle things yourself and you don't want to get them all involved. Well, I Googled it one day and Google told me to fight back, but without fighting back to destroy someone else. So when someone called me a fat cookie, I body shamed myself to make them feel like they weren't winning the battle. But after a while of me doing that, it stuck. I started believing it. I started thinking, yes, that's true. I started looking at myself in the mirror and saying, wow, that's crazy. I really do look like a fat cookie, or I look like I just swallowed the whole refrigerator, or I could probably go to SeaWorld and me and the orca there could probably be cousins. So, I guess that's my point to that is, when you go to the gym or think about going to the gym, you might get the idea of, no, I'm not going to go to the gym because there's other people there and they're going to see me and they're probably all fit and they look really good and I don't look good like them, and she's too fit, she's so fit, like, and I'm so overweight, or I have stretch marks, or I don't look how they look, or they're going to stare at me, or whatever excuse you have, don't. Because who should be talking about yourself and saying, you know what, I can do this. I'm strong enough. I have the right mindset. I can do this. I'm going to the gym. Because no one can look at you as you're sitting on, well, you're not sitting, but as you're working out and walking on a treadmill, running, climbing, whatever setting you decide for it to be, no one can sit there and criticize you because you're trying. They didn't all start looking like that. They were skin and bones. They started building muscles. All these guys that when you saw them in middle school, they were, oh my god, like this, and then now they're like whoosh. Like, like, they didn't start off that way. They started somewhere. They looked like a spaghetti noodle when they walked into the gym at one point. And now they're where they're at. Just like girls. We all start somewhere. So don't be afraid to get up and go to the gym. Don't be afraid to go outside and walk. You don't have to go to the gym and work out. You can work out at home. I work out at home all the time because I don't feel like driving. I find an excuse and fall asleep, and then I'm really tired and I don't want to get up and I don't want to go all the way down to the gym because it's 2 miles away, and so many excuses. Oh, because it's raining, I can't go walking outside, and I really don't want to get in the car and drive to the gym because it's so far. Work out inside. It doesn't matter. You don't have to work out every single day. You can work out 3 times a week, 4, 5, once. Something to get you started. Now, going back to being called names and the way you look, Ashley Graham, excuse my language, but she's fine as hell, okay? She's gorgeous. And she's not a size 2. Even when she was a size 2, she got criticized. And now that she's not a size 2, everybody wants to look at her. She has cellulite. She has thick thighs. She's not a size 2. Why think that there's only one size? Why think that there's only a certain way that people are supposed to look? Why? Everyone is built differently. Everyone looks differently. Everyone acts differently. We're all different. The only thing that isn't different is our insides. We're all made of the same on the inside. We may look different, but we're all the same on the inside. We all breathe in oxygen. We all pump blood. We all have a heart that we use to pump blood. We all have a brain that tells our bodies how to move and how to function. Who cares? Are you overweight? Maybe. But why are you overweight? Are you overweight because you made unhealthy choices? Or are you overweight because you made healthy choices and you just ate too much of it? Or are you overweight because you have a health problem? Are you overweight because you started and stopped and started and stopped again? There's multiple reasons why you're overweight. What should you do? Get into your mindset. Sit down and think to yourself, okay, do I like being this way? If you do, then hey, have at it. Stay the way you are. Whoever's going to love you is going to love you, for what you look like, for how you are, for how you treat yourself. You need to love yourself first before anybody else loves you. And that's what I'm learning to do. My highest weight was 285 pounds. I have never in my entire life weighed 285 pounds. I had never weighed more than 175. Okay? And, you know, I gained weight after my parents got divorced because life happens. And I woke up one day and I said, you know what? Enough is enough. My BMI was 44.8. My weight was 285 pounds. I was borderline to be diabetic. I had high blood pressure all the time. My knees, oh my God, my knees were killing me, okay? I went to the store and I would try something on and I would walk out of the store and I would sit in my car and cry. And then I knew that the problem was because I was overweight and because I wasn't eating the right things, or I wasn't eating portionally, or I wasn't paying attention to what my body needed to survive. Because you don't need food. You don't have to live off of food. Food is not your life. Food is a survival. Food is used for survival. If you don't eat and you pass days and days and days without eating, what does your body do? It goes into starvation mode. What does starvation mode do? It stores the fat. And that's what I would do. I would sit there and I would eat breakfast and I wouldn't eat anything else till dinner. Some days I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner and a snack, and guess what? It was all at McDonald's. Some days I would get tired of making breakfast or whatever, and I'd just be like, you know what? I'm fat already. I need to lose weight. And I wouldn't eat anything all day. I got to the point where I started trying to make myself throw up. I wouldn't eat anything all day and go running. I did, I think, at least, to my knowledge right now, that I can think of off bat, I've probably done at least 20 different fad diets, including phentermine, Wellbutrin, Hydroxycut, Slim Fast, Weight Watchers, Atkins, I don't even know how many things, Herbalife, all those things, and nothing. Like, I lost weight for a couple of days, and then I got stuck. And recently, I got stuck. I haven't been doing any of those diets. I've been watching what I eat. Chloe. Sorry, my dog's, like, going crazy. But I literally stopped and thought to myself, my psychologist is right. My group therapy that I went to for my surgery, she told us that when you're thinking about food, it may not be food that you're hungry for. It may be water that you're hungry for. Or maybe it's just that you're so stressed out in that moment that you want to eat. Well, guess what? Food, you can go to the store and buy. Does it get rid of your pain? Does it get rid of your depression? Does it get rid of your headache? Does it get rid of your tension? Any of that? No. But guess what does? When you go to a doctor's office and they write on a piece of paper and they have a stamp with their NPI number on it or a signature, it's called a prescription. And you go to the pharmacy and you give it to them and you can't reach whatever's over that counter because it's so powerful. They know it's going to help you, and it's so powerful they don't want you to take so much of it. So when you're sitting here and you're thinking, I'm stressed out, or I need food because I'm tired, or I'm bored, or no, replace your boredom, replace your stress, replace it with other things. For me, my thing, I ate for everything. If I could eat for breathing, I ate for breathing. If I ate because I was bored, I would eat because I was bored. If I was sad, depressed, happy, anxious, whatever the case was, food was coming into this hole in my face. Why? I don't need it to be my life. It's not my life. Back in the day, people had to go across countries to bring food over. They lived off of corn. Why do we have to sit here and binge on everything? Use food as your survival. Eat your 5-6 meals a day. You know? Learn, and it's not easy, because it's not easy. And I don't care when anyone says that, oh, it's so easy, you just need to learn how to portion control. Oh, it's so easy, you just need to learn how to eat the right stuff. Or, oh, it's so easy, just count your calories. Or, oh, just go on one of these fad diets. No, it's not easy. Some people have more willpower than others. But it's not just about willpower. It's about having the right mindset. And sometimes it takes a long time for us to get there. For me, it took me about 4 years to finally get there. And I'm down 22 pounds now. But why? I'm going to get gastric sleeve surgery. I know that when you're overweight, you have more probabilities of having complications. And I don't want to be so overweight. I want to slim down my complication rate. But also why? I'm looking forward to having a surgery, and I'm looking forward to being healthier after that. I have a little brother and a little sister that are looking up at me, and my little sister came to me the other day when she was, like, school's been out for almost 2 months now, but when she was in school, she came to me one day and said, because she calls me Tata, she goes, Tata, I can't eat that. I said, why? She goes, because I'm fat and I can't eat that. And she's 6. No 6-year-old should be thinking if they're fat or if they're skinny. None. So, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed nutritionist. This is not any kind of medical advice whatsoever. Any medical advice, please consult your doctors, because I am not a doctor. And if I was, I'm so sorry. you'd be in big trouble. But, you know, like, sit down and think to yourself, why do I, just sit by yourself in a room and say to yourself, why do I eat this? Why do I eat that? Or not even, if that doesn't work for you, go, when you eat, turn off your phone, sit by yourself in a corner. Don't go with your friends. Go sit by yourself in a corner, or go sit in your car, wherever you want, by yourself. And as you're eating, think about, why am I eating this? Am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I bored? Am I depressed? Am I stressed? If you have any other reason besides your stomach is hungry and you need food because you need it, then you shouldn't be eating it, I think. And if you do eat because it's your time to eat because you haven't had breakfast and it's almost lunchtime, you should have already ate breakfast because you should have 5 to 6 meals a day. Because I have 5 meals a day, But when you're eating, think about what you're eating. For me, my biggest thing was McDonald's. I would go to McDonald's for breakfast. I would go to McDonald's for lunch, for a snack, for dinner, just because it was there when I was going to the store. For any reason, I would just stop and go to McDonald's. It didn't matter for what it was. I would stop and go to McDonald's. And one day, I sat down and I was eating a cheeseburger, a quarter pounder, because those things taste so good. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm eating all this grease, and this is all going around my heart. And if something were to happen to me tomorrow, it'd be so much harder for them to get me back because of all the grease that's circulating my heart right now. Because of all the fat that I have in me. I was like, oh, I shouldn't be eating this. You're like, little things like that, it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow. You didn't get overweight and you didn't gain a couple pounds and you don't look the way you look overnight. We started as an egg in our moms, or wherever you started as an egg. And now you're an adult or a human being that breathes, sleeps, and eats. We went through life to get to where we are now. And that's how our weight does. It goes through a process to get to where you are today. Don't give up. And if you do, excuse my language, but shit, we all give up. Just get back on the horse again. Is it hard to start over? Hell yeah. But better late than never. So, with that being said, I hope that for those of you out there that think, I don't want to go to the gym because of the way I look, or I'm not ready to lose weight because I'm scared of what I'm going to look like after, or I don't know what's going to happen in the course of me losing weight, or I'm comfortable with the way I am and I just want to be healthier. It's not about how you look. It's about how you feel and about who you are and where you want to go in life. And I may be making it seem like it's, oh my gosh, but for me, the way that I feel now, I'm really tired right now because I was up all night dreaming about my surgery. But for me, on a day-to-day basis now, I play softball on Sundays, and when I first started playing softball, somebody else had to run for me. Somebody was standing behind me when I was going to hit the ball to run for me. That's bad. And now I can make it all the way home and no one has to run for me and I'm not out of breath. Aside from, like, you know, the acceleration of my heart rate because of the adrenaline. It's not about how you look. For some people it is. It's more about your health and what's inside. And if at any time you feel lonely or you don't know who to talk to or you have no clue what step to take next, let me know. I'll help you. I don't care. I'm here for you. Your friends should be there for you. Are they there all the time? No, my friend flunks on me all the time because she can't go to the gym. And it's okay. Because she has a kid. And sometimes when she doesn't have her kid, it's just because she doesn't feel like going. Sometimes I go to the gym by myself. Sometimes I don't even go to the gym anymore. Sometimes I go walk the beach because I'm sick and tired of being inside. Fresh air is good for you. You know, so don't be afraid to start. And don't beat yourself up because you started and gave up. Don't beat yourself up because you looked at the scale and didn't move for a week and a half. It's gonna move. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go somewhere. It's not gonna stay where it's at. And then when it does whatever it's gonna do, you keep on going. And if you just want to do it because you want to be healthy, shit, be healthy. Just eat better. My husband's Cuban. And I cooked eggs the other day and I put them in coconut oil. Him and our toilet had the best relationship ever that day. I know that's TMI, but like really. And that's because of all the toxins and the bad fatty oil that he ate in Cuba. Learn to find substitutions. Learn to find healthier choices. Learn to find a better way out. And hey, if you lose a pound here and there, great. That's okay. But it's all about you being healthy and you being happy and you being who you want to be. It's about you getting up in the morning, having energy, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, that's me. Because lately that's what I've been doing. I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. And my coworker's like, I really need to understand how you're so freaking happy in the morning. Because I woke up. Because I've changed things. I've changed my lifestyle. I woke up one day and said, that's it. I need to change. I need to change for me. I need to change for my future. I need to change for my family. I have goals. I want to go places. I want to go ziplining. I want to jump out of a plane with a parachute. And there's a limit to that. If it wasn't because I want to do so many things, that some things have a weight limit, or because I'm one of those people that does care about how her physique looks, and excuse me, my nose is itchy, but I'll tell you something that I've never told anyone. And putting it on YouTube, I'm telling the world. Because once you put it on the internet, it's never going to go away. But I am one of those people that I've started a diet and I've stopped because I got tired of doing it and didn't see results. I'm one of those people that looks in the mirror and that used to look in the mirror and say, you're disgusting. Look at yourself. Why would anyone want to be with you? Why would anyone look at you and even think about being with you in a relationship, or even thinking that you're pretty or anything? Why would anyone look at you and pretend that you're an okay person? Not as a person, but physically. Why? That's what I used to tell myself. I'm the type of person that I would go to the gym and I'd see there was a bunch of people and I would walk out. I hadn't been to the beach in 2 years because I was scared of what people were gonna say or look at or what they were thinking or what the reactions might be, because I love to wear bikinis. I went to the beach the 4th of July. I've been to the beach. I think I've probably been to the beach about 6 or 7 times within the last few months. And I don't care anymore. Because I'm doing something about it. I'm loving myself more. I'm treating myself how I should be treated for me. From me to me. So don't let anyone criticize you or anyone's criticism stop you from being who you want to be or going where you want to be, or from feeling what you want to feel. So with that being said, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not certified to give any medical advice or anything like that. If you have any medical questions, any medical necessities or anything like that, consult your doctor. I am not a doctor. Consult your doctor. The guy that gives you the little paper with the NPI number. I am not a doctor, but if you have any questions for me or any comments or anything that you would like to ask or say or tell me, or if you just want somebody to talk to, you can write me on here on the comments below, or you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I'll be more than happy to be your friend and help you out. No matter where you are, what you're doing, or what your goal is, I will help you to the best of my ability. Alright? So, I'll post again when I get my liquid diet, but I really felt the need to post this because I've seen a couple of things on my Facebook and Instagram that I just needed to address it with my friends. So, have a great night, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend when it gets here. And have a good day. Bye.